Hello, everyone. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Faye. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Yep, all good. All good here.
Good. Just doing my usual, posting the link on our Twilight Crop and Craft Facebook group so that people can find us. So we are all there. Brilliant stuff. Hopefully people will be able to find us. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph.
Happy Thursday. We were running a bit late. We had a technical problem where Facebook just decided to disconnect from the streaming, what do you call it, program?
Dewberry.
So, the Dewberry. So we had to reconnect. So we are back. Brilliant. Hi, Jill. Hi, Tina. Fantastic. We've got all excited today because the 49 and Market 10th birthday bash goodie boxes have arrived. So we're going to be showing you in a minute a sneak peek of what's in the mystery box. Oh, Tina's found us. Yeah, I always have to post the link, Tina, to the Facebook group because it only lets us stream to our Twilight Crafts business page. So we just have to post the link to our private group so people can find us. Oh, hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Brilliant stuff. Yeah, so we've been a bit excited, haven't we, Deb?
Oh, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So we are going to be doing some crafting tonight. We're going to be using 49 and Market Summer Porch. That's a beautiful layout you made last week, wasn't it, Deb?
Yes, yeah. Just
beautiful.
Yeah. Yes, stuck it all down. Yeah.
It is beautiful. Fantastic. So just before we get going, these advent boxes have been selling quickly, and we're going to be shipping them from November. So they are.
I think you should go full screen for this, Faye.
Oh, you want to go full screen?
Yeah.
Because you want to see the birthday box as well.
Yeah.
Right, let me go big screen so that hopefully you can see. So we do have the 49 and Market birthday box. You can see how big it is. So this is our advent box, which is 10 by 10 inches. This is about 13 by 13 inches. This box packed full of 49 and Market goodies. So this is our advent box. They are beautiful magnetic closure boxes. And we are getting these ready to go. So we've only got a few left and they are selling quickly. So we get a birthday box packed full. We've got 49 and Market. We've got Tim Holtz, Echo Park, Simple Stories, and some lovely Twilight treasures in there. So those are on the website, and it ties up with a beautiful little bow. So we've had a few people asking about advent boxes, so we thought we would just show you those. But this is what everybody's been waiting to see. Oh, this is very exciting. Hi, Joe. Hi, Sue. So these came today, and I think, Deb, they're celebrating their 10th birthday. Is that right?
No, it's Jean Marowitz's 49th birthday.
Oh, I got that completely wrong. Okay, so Jean Marowitz, who is a designer for 49 and Market, I've done some of her classes and she is super talented. I didn't know it's her 49th birthday.
I think she's the owner, isn't she? She's the actual.
Is she?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So each box, we've managed to get our hands on some of these. They are quite hard to get hold of, shipped across from the States. So these boxes include postage because anything over £50 is free postage. They are really heavy. They have to go as a medium parcel because they're just over 3 kilograms in weight. They weigh a ton. So we are including postage in the listing, and we ask that it's one per customer just so that everybody who wants one hopefully can get one, and it's not eligible for discount codes and vouchers and things. But Debbie, you're going to need one of these. Should we have a little look?
I'd already decided before it came I would need one.
Yeah, you've already decided that you need one. So they are $59.99 with UK postage. International postage would be calculated at the checkout, and it's got over £200 worth of 49 and Market products. and 49er Market have said the contents vary. So there will be a great stack of beautiful papers, rub-ons, there might be tickets, there might be, oh, Janina, your orders come in. You're going to love it. So all the contents will vary, but it will be like an equal amount, just over £200 worth. So Deb, do you want to have a sneaky peek?
Yeah, go on.
Hi, Karen. Brilliant. So, oh my gosh, this, and I'm going to have to move the box out the way because it is full of stuff. And I can't quite see my screen now. I've got all of this here. So I can stand up and then I can see. So these tickets, these are £14.99 on their own. And this box has got 4 different colours of tickets in here. So we've got Sunbeam, and a lot of these are being discontinued now. So it's a last chance to get your hand on. This is just staples, I think. So we've got Eucalyptus in this one, Lagoon. What's this one? Toast and Sunbeam. So you don't know what you get. It's a mystery box. Hi, Nicola.
But they're all very lovely things, aren't they?
Yeah. So this one has got washi tape assortment and washi tape stickers. So that one's Nature Study and that one's Sunburst. You don't know what you get. You could get those in there. Each box is different. We don't get to choose them. They arrive like this from 49er Market. So it is a complete mystery when you open up. This is a little box of Spectrum Sherbet postage stamp washi. Loving that. Right, let's see what else we've got. Let's see what else is in here. I haven't seen these before. This is a leather album. And you can insert little folio pages. So this is a limited edition vintage bits memory journal is in there. What else have we got? We've got in here, what's this? Plum memory journal essential. So that can be used with.
Oh, I used one of those with my academia album. And it's lovely. You just pop it in and it's attached with an elastic band and the paper quality is lovely.
So this, I think, takes those folio inserts. That's very nice. Now, these on their own are £11.99. Colour swatch rub-ons. You don't know what rub-ons you'll get. There's probably going to be some rub-ons in there. This one's got a 6x8 Sunburst collection pack. I think they're about £12.99.
Yeah.
On their own. Beautiful. This one has got some of the Christmas Spectacular. Let me move that down the packet. So this is some wishing bubbles and baubles and some laser cuts. Yeah, the journal's fabulous, Rachel. Great for a little alternative to scrapbooking. Rachel, I know you're a big fan. This box has got some florals in. Cornflower florets. How cute are they? It's got a cluster kit in this one.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing. 12 by 12 rub-on, one of my favorites, this one. Who knows what will be in the boxes? We don't know, but it does say it does contain a selection of rub-ons, laser cuts. And then this is what makes it weighty. A huge stack. Bear in mind these are normally £1.49 a sheet.
Yeah.
Look at this. I think it's about 30 sheets. It looks like it could even be more than that.
Yeah, it said at least 30 sheets on the...
At least 30 sheets of the beautiful 12 by 12. So this one's got some Plum Grove. Oh, look at that. That's one of my favourite papers. And some of these are quite hard to get hold of now. So this is the Menagerie Medley. That is Spectrum Gardenia. Spectrum Gardenia, look at this. Oh my gosh. I mean, I could go on and on. There's loads of it. That's beautiful. Solid paper. More Gardenia. Plum Grove. We've got some Nature Study. That's still popular. Loving Nature Study.
Oh, Joe is asking how much the boxes are. They're £59.99, Joe.
£59.99 with postage because it's a medium parcel because it's over 3 kilograms to anywhere in the UK. Look at this. Oh my gosh, there's just too many lovely things. So that's more nature study. So I think the paper collections will vary.
Yeah.
So this one's got nature study, gardenia. Look at that beautiful piece.
I think it's got some sunburst in there as well, hasn't it? That's nature study. That's spectrum gardenias.
Yeah. Oh, Janina, you're getting excited for this box. This is an unusual piece. That's Euphoria. Oh my gosh, there's just pages of it. Plum Grove. And then we go on to Ocean. Oh, we've got Ledgers. That's a staple, Ledgers paper.
Yeah.
Ocean. I mean, it goes on and on.
Lovely.
Look at this. A little bit more Plum Grove. Oh, then we've got Serenity. That was a lovely collection. That was an older collection, but still beautiful.
Oh, I like that one.
That's Plum Grove. You're a bit of a fan of Plum Grove,
yeah,
Deb.
I am a fan of Plum Grove, yeah.
Then we've got Tranquility.
That's Sunburst, isn't it?
And then we go on to Sunburst. Yeah, look at this. It goes on and on. I mean, look how many. There's got to be more than 30 sheets here. I don't know. Blush, Vintage Artistry Blush. Then we go Nature Study. There's just too many.
Wow.
And Striped Ledger. Then we go on to Botanicals. Remember the Botanicals collection?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit too florally and pastel for you, Steph. You're not a massive 49. I think some of the boxes have got film strips in. This one doesn't have film strips in. It's got the ticket, so it will vary. It's the same amount of cost of products. What have we got here?
Paper in there, isn't there?
I know, it goes on and on. Raspberry, Spectrum Sherbet. So you've got Gardenia, Sherbet, Sunburst. And then we get all the way to the bottom, right the way to Ocean. So,
wow.
Yeah. How beautiful. Yeah, Tina, like me, I've got stacks of 49 and Market. And then I think, oh gosh, with Katie Pertier not designing anymore, all of her designs are just so beautiful.
Yeah, that I feel like I have to hoard a bit, if I'm being honest.
I know, and I think 49 and Market have obviously done these to mark Jean Marowit's birthday, but also knowing that they've got new designers in the pipeline, some of this stock they want to offer to their customers, and we're there for it. So this is all back in the box because it is packed. So the tickets are all along here. I mean, it's hard to even fit back in. There's just so much stuff. So
imagine being the person who packs the boxes. I think I'd really like that job.
I would. The box is lovely. We'll be shipping them out in these boxes, so it will be sealed. But the back is just plain, Rachel. But inside the box is a beautiful kind of marble colour, which I would use. Look at that lid.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So we will be shipping them out in these boxes. They are designed for us to post out as they arrive. Oh, how exciting is that? You have, Nicola, you've just treated yourself to some 49er Market. Some of these, I think, are the older collections, but still beautiful. So that's it. How exciting. Let me bring you back, Debbie.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Right, we better get cracking now.
Yeah, Steph, you love a film strip, but probably some of the stuff in that box is not quite your style. I'm definitely going to be treating myself to a box. I love it. Right, we're on to Summer Porch, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Now, I dug out some of your lovely stencils, Deb. Here's what I'm going to be working on. We've got the sniffles tonight. Oh, yes, Tina. So the delivery that came today, I haven't unpacked it yet, but we'll be unpacking Saturday, has the 49er Market birdsong stamps that you're after. So, yes, I will drop you a message when I dig them out of the order, because I know you've been waiting for them. And I've got your packet of ephemera for you that I will include in the box. So this is what I'm thinking. But Deb, I've dug out your beautiful sunburst stencil, and I think I'm going to do a bit of a sunburst in the background. That's my
Well, I've got a brand new stencil that I've made and I'm just trying it at the moment. I've been really busy making stencils, and this is, I'm hoping it will be a layered patchwork one. So I'm just going to have a go.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
what you've got to do. In my head it worked. So I'm just...
You're going to give it a go.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a go.
So I'm going to go for... Oh, thank you, Tina. Yeah, I will make sure I find it. And when I update the website, I'll drop you a message so you know it's in. Right, so I think I'm going to go subtle. I'm going to go squeezed lemonade because I don't want this yellow to be too in your face. Very exciting. So yes, that was a big surprise to come home to tonight, to see huge boxes of loveliness.
And we've been waiting for a long time, haven't we?
We have. It is very exciting. So those will be shipping out to those who've already ordered.
Oh, Steph is seeing little windmills.
Oh yeah, I love how, yes, I can too. Like those little paper windmills.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping now that I can layer this one on and I will get a perfect patchwork pattern.
So I deliberately don't want to go right to the ends of this because I'm thinking for this layout, I don't want the chiseled ends. I just want a soft sunburst. That was what was in my head.
Right, the colours might not be right, but I'm just gonna go for it and have a go.
Go for it. What are you using there? Old paper?
Yeah. Just to try.
So what is everybody else up to today? Anybody crafting along, or has it been a bit of a busy day? Needing a bit of chill time?
Oh, I've had a busy day.
Oh yeah.
But a very
That's why we look forward to today. You've had work and then you've had little people.
Yes, I have.
So
and one of the little people is crawling at 6,000 miles to the dozen.
Oh,
and
brilliant.
bring cables and is trying to reach up on tables and all sorts of things.
You can't turn your back for a second because...
No. I have actually found, I forgot in the garage, I did have a playpen that I bought and never used for...
She's going to need it. Yeah.
It's out already. It's out for tomorrow. Yeah. It's out for tomorrow. Yeah.
I had a playpen. It was a godsend when you needed to nip to the kitchen or do something.
Well, literally walking out to the kitchen and back and she's into something.
Yeah.
And then when you move her, she screams.
She's a little Miss Independent.
Oh, yeah. Well, because she wants to go and I've got boxes under the sofa with things that I use a lot, like my inks. She wants to go in there.
Yeah.
Toby's never touched them.
She wants all of Grandma's things.
Yes. So yeah, I think she's going to be she's going to keep me very busy.
Oh, Tina, you've been labelling up your inks with all our gorgeous new labels. Thank you. Do you know, I've got a sheet of those and it's on my to-do list to label up all mine.
Oh yeah, I haven't done mine yet. I think that's going to work. They're quite tiny, but I'm quite pleased with that. What I'm thinking is cutting out little patches and making like a real patchwork quilt.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
That looks so effective. That's amazing. Yeah, and Steph says a square like a checkerboard would be really effective too. How clever is that? Did you just rotate the stencil?
No, I've cut one, so you can use the same size. I've cut one, and then if you line it up... Oh,
you're too clever.
But I love thinking about things like that.
Yeah, you've got that sort of mind. You do the tessellations and... Right, excuse me dabbing, everybody. I've got this lovely thing here. I think, Tina, you've got one of these embossing dabbers, and I am I just got my hands on it and I am loving it. So it's a bit noisy to start with. Oh, that was not clever. I squeezed it too hard and I've made a right old mess. That was not how it was supposed to work. Let's get me scrapey.
Oh no.
I squeezed the lid off. But all is top tip, don't squeeze it. You're supposed to dab, not squeeze, clearly.
Yeah, because a lot does actually come out.
I didn't realise that. I was thinking there wasn't anything coming out, so I gave it a really big squeeze. Clearly, that is not how you're supposed to use it. Oh dear, somebody. The dabber is great, Rachel, not when it is, not when I'm in control. But look at that. Well, let's just say, I expect you don't squeeze yours, Rachel. I just went a bit heavy-handed. That was a bit. Oh, that should look nice. Well, there's no doubt that the embossing powder is going to stick to that. I've got some of these, Rachel, which I know you love. I think you've got me onto these. The Distress, what's this called? Embossing glaze. You got me onto these, Rachel. So I saw you using them on a live and thought I needed to have some of these. Yeah, it is definitely more precise, and that is why you don't need to squeeze it. So, lesson learned from me. Let's get some of this. This is Uncharted Mariner. It's definitely going to stick now. Oh, that's nice. So, put that back in the pot. This is going to be my seaside background. Good. Let's get the heat gun. Oh, it looks effective in the red, Deb. So are you thinking of using that with Summer Porch?
Yeah. I could have little squares of quilt and build up a kind of quilt pattern using colour tones from Summer Porch.
Yes. So yeah, that's Uncharted Mariner. I think my favourite colour, which you got me onto, Rachel, you used this on, what collection was it? On Crafty Garden, which is Fossilised Amber. I think, Tina, you got some of this as well when we were at the crop. It is lovely.
Right, I'm going to put that away because that definitely works. And I think I'm going to...
So are you going to cut that to use as like a little background or a mat or a...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking I've got another new one. I might do, this is a patchwork one as well, but I might do this more subtle, kind of stamped and very lightly inked.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm looking forward to seeing that because I know you've got me one of those stencils to play with.
Right, I'm going to try it on this to see. I might not get a layout done, but I'm trying things.
We like you to see you experimenting because it gives us ideas.
Well, what I'm thinking is if I put a little bit of washi, I can stamp and very lightly ink and build up, because I have made, this is with the, oh dear. I have made this as a kind of mixed media background, and I was thinking these colours would work really well as a kind of really pale background. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stick it with my repo.
Funny, I have to hold this up because you can then see as it heats. Can you see the sheen on it?
Oh yeah, that's lovely.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
And it's hard, you have to lift it up to see that you've got enough heat. And once you've seen it, you know you're all right to take it off. So I'm going to do a tiny little bit at this end, but I won't squeeze. I won't squeeze it this time. Dab, not squeeze. There is no need to squeeze.
Keep your squeezing to a minimum.
Yeah, I think the dabbing is enough. And the whole point, like Nina said, it's precise. Steph says very patriotic. Was that the
Yeah.
the colours that Deb was using? Yes. Lovely. Right. No need to squeeze. Okay. A little bit here. Let's pour this away. That's the thing. It looks like you use loads of this stuff, but when you just tip it all back, you hardly use any. I was
terrified the first time I saw somebody use those. I was like, oh, what a waste.
Oh my, yes, but actually it all goes back in the pot and you've hardly used any. So let's do the last bit of heat. And it's a little bit heavier here, a bit lighter here, but I'm okay with that. Oh, you're stamping through, Deb.
I thought I'd try that as a kind of base.
Right.
And just keep adding things to
it. Give a bit of texturage.
A bit of texturage.
Texturage. Love it. So when it comes to 49 and Market collections, what are people's favourites? I think I always go back to Nature Study, which I thought would be my least favourite.
I love Nature Study and I love the Spectrum Gardenia and Spectrum Sherbet.
Spectrum Sherbet was my ultimate favourite. And in fact, those birthday boxes have got some Spectrum Sherbet in, I think, some of them. Right, that's nice and glossy. That needs a little bit of heat there. You were always a fan of Plum Grove.
Yes, I do love Plum Grove as well.
But not, you haven't used so much spice. You didn't. I don't think you had quite a lot of Plum Grove left, so you didn't go for spice because you had so much Plum Grove left over.
Yes, yeah. Right. Oh, there's the lid. That helps.
A little bit more. Oh, Tina loves Spectrum Sherbet and Kaleidoscope, those sort of rainbowy colours. Rachel's Tranquility, yes, that is.
Oh, I have to say as well, I loved Moonlit Garden for black and white photos. I did a lot of family black and whites, and I loved Moonlit Garden for that.
I did enjoy working with it, but it is like really out of my comfort zone. I would definitely be more of a rainbow person. So just different people's styles or that kind of thing. It's just different people's preferences. Oh, and obviously my new favourite is Crafty Garden because I'm doing the wedding pictures from that. So I quite like this bit here where it's a bit messy. It's given like a really distressed. I quite like that. It's better not to be too clean. Oh, bless you.
That's Mr. Roberts.
Some sneeze-ums.
Yeah.
I'm only just getting over mine. There is a lot of coughs and colds.
Oh, there's so much going around, isn't there?
There is. Right, I'm on my last bit now. Just want to balance this out. Yeah, there really is. It is that kind of year, that kind of time of year, should I say. Right, last bit. Oh, that's good. It's one of those things, once you start sneezing, the sneezes keep coming.
Yeah.
That's like your fairy sneezes.
Yes, once I do one.
Once you have a fairy sneeze, there's never just one.
I did quite a few today.
Did you?
Giggle, yeah.
Oh. Right, last bit of heat, and then I'm going to start building the layout. So, has anybody got any crafty plans for the weekend? No crafty plans here, but we are going to a pumpkin farm on Saturday. You know, pick your own pumpkin. No, so on the Sunday.
Oh, nice.
So I'm hoping to get some photos to scrap because I've got the Simple Stories cider and donuts collection.
Oh, we're going out for in our family. We've got 3 birthdays within 6 days of each other.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
Busy.
it's my dad's birthday on Saturday, so we're going out.
Oh, Gwen's off to Warrington Crop. Fabulous. Bit of cropping. I love crops. Ours isn't until the following Saturday. So we've got a little while to wait. Just dusting off the embossing powder because I don't want any at the top. Any loose bits. Good to just get rid of. Right. We're good to go. Let's start building. That looks like it's coming along nicely, Deb. Have you stuck it down to keep it in place?
I put a little bit of repo tape at the top.
Aha.
Now, I do want a bit of colour, but I don't want anything really in your face. So I might do a tiny bit of peeled paint. Fired brick would have to be very toned down. Or do you reckon, what other colour, really pale, could I use?
So have you used antique linen?
Yes.
Have you used hickory smoke?
Yes.
A bit darker.
That's the 2 I've got inked.
Gathered twigs is probably quite dark.
Yeah.
Tea dye?
Oh, I've not done.
That's a slightly lighter brown.
Do you know, I might just go for it and might just do this. And if it's really naff, it's
Peeled paint.
hard and it doesn't matter. I'm going peeled paint.
Oh, wow, Sandy. Sandy's doing a drawing with a sewing machine course on Sunday.
Oh, I've seen those. They look really good.
Amazing.
Do you take your own sewing machine, Sandy?
That sounds so cool. Right. Oh, sorry. Knocked everything over. I've got to get my trusty glue gun. I haven't set this up yet. I always put the lid back on when I'm not using it because I think...
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Do you? Because it's got that pin.
Yeah,
and
but...
I just think,
yeah.
No.
Put it away. Yeah.
You do the same.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad it's not just me. I want to look after it. So that's going to go there. Summer vibes.
Right, big reveal.
Oh!
Come out quite well, hasn't it?
That's really effective. Love that.
Right, I'm going to put that to the side, and that's something I could use. But I'm going to just
as a background.
Yeah, or it's an idea. It's a starting point. Right, I better get me summer porch stuff out and put these inks away before I complete.
Get going.
Yeah.
What I like about using this wet glue is you can kind of slide stuff around. I never used to be a wet glue fan. It would always be like an MTG gun, but now you can like slide stuff a bit. You've got a bit more give in it.
And especially with the laser cuts, because they're so delicate, you can stick them really easily. You couldn't do laser cuts with an ATG, could you?
No.
But they're good for robust sticking big bits, aren't they?
Yeah, like I stuck this big piece with an ATG gun, and these little pieces I just do with wet glue so I can move them around a bit. They got a bit more give.
I'm so pleased I kept these rubber stamps, so I nearly decluttered them, but I've used them a lot lately.
For backgrounds and things.
Yeah, yeah. Funny, isn't it? You go through phases, don't you? Don't feel I've done backgrounds for ages, but now I'm really into doing them again.
Well, it's because you've been designing all those lovely stencils.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Sandy says, no, you haven't got to take your own sewing machine. So that's all set up. That's probably good if everybody's got the same machine. It means
because you're bound to have somebody with a machine that suddenly starts playing up, aren't you, on the day?
Yeah.
That would be really frustrating, wouldn't it?
I used to love my textiles GCSE. It's a shame I never kept it going because I did some sewing at university and I made like applique cushions and things, and I did really enjoy it and I was proud of what I made, but it's not something I've ever kept up with, and then your confidence goes and then I think, oh, I'm not very good at that, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
Oh, I love sewing. I used to do, well, I did clothes for my daughter because she was so tiny. She looked like, well, a lot of the clothes she looked like an orphan in, so I used to sew things. And I made bed covers for them. And when Simon was little, he drew some really fantastic cartoons. So I traced them onto fabric and made with special paints, and then made them into a cover for his bed. He's still got it.
Love it.
Right, which beautiful paper shall I use?
That's the trouble, you sport for choice. They're all lovely.
They are, aren't they?
These are the leaves that I made last week and I had a lot left over, so I thought, oh, I can use those.
Right, I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea at all.
Using a paper.
Yeah, I'm starting with this. I don't even know if I've got a photo to go with it. That's how disorganised I feel today.
We are going with the flow.
I'm going with the flow. I've got lots of leaves left over.
Is that from the leaves you made last week? Yeah.
Yes, yes, I've got loads of leaves.
These go a long way. Sunshine is going to go there. I quite like the idea of a little, what do you call it, starfish. Thinking this can go here. With a little title, You Make My Heart Sing. All about the layers. Oh, I was kind of like this little bow, but I'm not sure if if the bow is needed. No, I don't think the bow goes necessarily. Bow looks like it's a bit out of place. Bit big. I do love these laser cut bows. It looks so three-dimensional. You had one on your other layout, didn't you?
Yeah, I really loved it.
Now, I thought I might be able to use it there, but it just gets in the way. No, don't need it. Oh, I love that, Nicola. Friend had a sewing hen do. Each made
That's
a mixture and
lovely.
then sewed them all together while you had afternoon tea. Oh, that's my kind of
Really cute
thing. Oh, Sandy's going with Ruth. Can barely thread a machine, but it's suitable for beginners as well as experienced. Oh, you're going to be fab. You'll have to send us some pics, Sandy. Right. I'm putting my title on. Plenty of glue because this is going to take some time to stick, I think. About there, sunshine. Nearly done. Right, where do we think that goes? Behind the leaves, on top. Put it on top. Hold it in place. Snip in some laser cuts.
Changing my mind.
I do love that background paper.
I do, but I think I'm going to cut out the middle there, and because I've got some seaside pictures. And I'm going to have them one there. Oh, that one's a bit small.
Right. I think we don't need much more than that. Clusterage with some very messy embossing powder. So that's that one done. I have got another one in the pipeline that I was hoping to do today. On a roll. How long we got? Oh, 10 minutes. I wonder if I can get going on another. I have an idea. Here it is. Remember these sunglasses I was working on the other week?
Yeah.
So I have used some acetate, but my alcohol inks were kind of green.
Oh.
So let's see if this is going to... Got some ideas. I know what I was going to ask people because I go on a honeymoon next week. Any ideas for good books? I've got a Kindle that I haven't even used. I had it for my birthday and haven't even used it. I haven't had time to read. Any good? Don't like anything scary, Deb. You're into your...
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't like anything that I'm reading at the moment.
The thrillers. No.
Yeah. No.
Not for me. I need some nice, easy reading with a good storyline.
Well, like a nice rom-com.
Yeah, something like that. That's nice and easy to pick up and put down. Doesn't need any concentration.
Is that awful if I cut the middle window out?
I've cut all mine out on mine.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Doesn't work with
It doesn't work. It's too
middle.
small for your photograph. So
And it's of odd size, isn't it?
yeah, I've been brutal and cut all mine off.
If they ask for feedback, I'd say, please, can you make your window frames like normal photo sizes?
Yeah. In fact, some of the frame stuff they do are normal photo sizes,
Yeah.
but some of them aren't. Which is very frustrating. It's not what we need. Right, so I'm going to put these wacky old sunglasses on here. Because it's just...
Right, what do you think? Do you think it works as 2 little photos in the frames?
Oh, yes. And you cut them down to size. I've used... So that photo frame you've got there, Deb, I used for that one, look. That's...
Oh, yeah.
And I just chopped the middle out.
Right, I'm going for it.
And I think on my other one, yeah, I'm sure this one here, that was one that had a line through the middle, and I chopped that off.
Well, it's gone now. I can't get it back.
Oh, right, I'm going to write these down. This is a good recommendation. The Woman by Christian Hannah. Powerful but good. Yeah, I like a good powerful story that hooks you in. And nothing too cheesy. You don't want anything too cheesy.
No. I just really go horror, dystopian. You wouldn't like anything that I read.
Oh, so read it in a day. That's good stuff. That's what I want. Just a nice, easy read. Oh,
I did read a really good book that I think you would like. And it was called A Man Called Ovo. Or A Man Called Ove. And it's now been made into a film. But I absolutely loved the book. It was like something... It was not like anything else I'd read before. And it was absolutely brilliant.
What's it about?
It's about a man who's quite a grumpy neighbour and how he's quite sort of low, and how his neighbours kind of change him. But it's a really lovely, uplifting story. And he's quite an oddball, but he's so lovely.
Lovable.
Oh, well, you wouldn't think so, but by the end of it, you think, oh, I'd love him as a neighbour. Yeah, if I say too much, it will spoil it, I think, but it was absolutely brilliant. I'll
go back through the chat and write some of these
Yes, it is down. Tom Hanks stuff. Yeah, it's such a... Well, I read the book and then I saw the film and I thought, oh, that looks like...
that looks familiar.
I watched the film and I liked it, but I felt it missed out so much detail.
Which you got from the book.
Yeah. Yeah, I really loved it.
I'm going to get downloading and just get a few.
But Man Called Ove, I would really highly recommend. It was
Man Called Ove.
OVE.
OVE. I'll write that down when we finish. I'll get my Kindle out. Fabulous. Right, this one isn't going to take too long because I'd already done quite a lot of this was all, that's the acetate. Bit green. I mean, I wouldn't have maybe gone as green as this, but that's how it came together with the alcohol ink. So I was like, I was kind of going for brown sunglasses, but it came out green. Maybe because my alcohol inks are super old. Right, that's gonna go.
You read Where the Crawdads Sing? I haven't. It's a film now.
Is that worth a read, Tina? Because when I'm on holiday, that's the only time I read. And I know some people read like every night before bed, but I never have. And I wish I could, because I think it would be a good wind down.
It is a good wind down.
Yeah.
I think Sandy reads every night as well.
Yeah, I think it is a good opportunity to wind down. Yeah, Tina says that was better than the film. I think somebody else, a friend of mine, had asked for recommendations on books, and somebody had mentioned that book. I'm going to download some of these. Once I get into a good book, then I'm hooked in to read it all the time. It's the getting going.
Yeah.
And I'm often a bit skeptical a few pages in, and sometimes you've got to give it a bit more of a chance.
I'd say A Man Called Ove, you have to give it at least a chapter, but it's, yeah. Once you're into it, it's just,
Once you're into it, like hooked in with the characters and things.
Yeah.
Philippa Gregory, I will look up her.
Oh yeah, she's do you mean the historical ones, Nicola? She did lots of historical ones, didn't she?
I read all the Twilight books, loved that. And although I wouldn't necessarily be a sort of supernaturally, it was like the love story and the conflict and I loved the Twilight book.
You'd probably like True Blood.
You recommended a set of books to me.
Yeah.
And I managed to find them in the charity shop. They had like rainbow covers, but I couldn't get into it.
No.
It was about people who were like supernatural or vampires or something. And
oh, that's probably True Blood. Yeah. It's quite wacky.
Yeah. Whereas the Twilight books were more about the love story and that kind of thing not the supernatural.
True Blood is really, it's about a young girl who's sort of a waitress and in a really boring place, and it kind of builds up with
I think that is the one
just casually coming in, and
I think that's the one I started reading. Again, I just need to give books a bit more of a chance.
Yeah, and sometimes it's because you have so little time.
Yeah.
You don't want to persevere with it, do you?
I need more time to sit and just chill. How lovely would that be? Right, look at that. That was quick. I knew this one would just be thrown together. Oh, Steph reread Twilight this summer. Oh, no. I haven't read the follow-on. Oh, yeah, Sandy said she reads every night, even if you've had a few too many drinks and you have to go back and reread it.
Oh, you're going sewing with Ruth, the queen of sewing.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so exciting. I can't wait to see what you make. So that is done, and that was using the paper that I copied, because this layout, if you remember, I totally tried to recreate this background, but they're two really different layouts just with a copycat background. I'm going to go through and write down these book recommendations. Can you believe we run out of time?
Oh, have we?
It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, Sandy, hoping she'll help. That's it. You two stick together. I can't wait.
Ruth is very good.
I can't wait to see what you make. So it's like, it must be like, is it a digital machine if it's drawing with sewing? This just
I think it's free sewing. So you sew with your, you sew without the foot on the bottom. Like, have you seen quilters where they do the shapes and things?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
this sounds very exciting. Right, so Summer Porch so far. So this is our subscription kit next month, and I've got absolutely loads left. And I've done 4 layouts so far. So that was my first one. That was the one I did last week. I'm loving that paper. That's what you're using, Deb.
Yes.
Beautiful. And then that one, which this background's a bit messy. I'll probably, if I was going to do it again, I'd probably do something with the sea, but I'm going to embrace it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandy said yes, like doodling with a needle.
Yeah.
Free motion sewing.
Yeah. I've seen people sort of draw like people and hair, and because I've never tried it. I've often wanted to.
Just get in the flow of it. Love it.
Yeah.
Right, we're fast out of time. Thank you for the book recommendations. So Tina, you've got loads more to recommend. So I'm going to download some of the ones that have been mentioned tonight. And yeah, I'd just like to get into my reading a bit more, because this Kindle I had for my birthday, maybe it is about a routine of reading a little bit before I go to bed.
I mean, I'm not saying I read much. Sometimes it's like 2 minutes and I'm gone.
And you're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you've got a habit of reading a little bit each night.
Yeah, I do it just, yeah.
Brilliant. Right. Well, we're fast out of time, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for the book recommendations. I'm going to go back and write all of those down. And we will be back same time next week.
See you next week. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.